Hello folks and welcome to the Vertigo Tea Party, and let's try Cloudberry Kingdom. Cloudberry Kingdom is a platformer with multiply generated levels, which makes it basically an endless platformer with infinite levels that you can try out. It's developed by Pony Studios. I always want to read it Pawnee, like from Parks and Rec. It's published by Ubisoft. It is available on PC on Steam, and on the Xbox 360 on July 31st. It's available on the PSN now, actually. It will be available for the Wii U August 1st, and it will also be available for the PS Vita, Mac, and Linux in the fall. I believe this is the same price for all consoles or all platforms, but it's only $9.99, which is absolutely ridiculously low price. That's a good thing. Now let's go ahead and jump right into the gameplay. Now, as you can see, there's various modes. We're going to start with the arcade. You can customize your character here. I'm going to spend a little bit of time. You can't do a ton of things, but you can change what color he's wearing. You can change his hat. Yeah, let's go with that. And that's enough for now. Now, there's 4 different modes in the arcade. You start with only escalation, where basically the levels progress to get harder and harder and harder. Time Crisis unlocks when you've gotten to X number of level. Time Crisis is different in that you have a set amount of time. Every time you get a gem, it increases the amount of time you have, which is a total. It doesn't reset. So let's say by the end of level 1, you started with 5 minutes and you ended it with 4 minutes 30 seconds. Well, now level 2, you have to beat within 4 minutes 30 seconds. But again, getting gems adds to that timer. Very interesting. Hero Rush and Hybrid Rush I have not unlocked yet because I'm not good enough to get to these player levels. But they are probably interesting as well. So let's go ahead and start with escalation. You can actually unlock various characters, various heroes as the game calls them, with different abilities. Such a Jetman can use a jet, as you can imagine. Bouncy bounces nonstop. So some of these characters actually make the game harder. Like Bouncy actually makes it harder because he's jumping constantly. Fat Bob makes the game a little harder and easier, as he seems to run a lot faster, but he's also huge. So let's go ahead and get started. As you get to new high levels, you can start at that level. So I've only gotten to like level 70 because again, I'm not very good at this. But if you got to 100, I could start at level 100. So let's just start off showing the easy stuff. Now, every stage has gems. And again, remember, these stages are randomly generated, so you will not see the same stage twice. So I guess technically you could if you played for infinity time. So you progress, and if you collect every single gem, you increase your multiplier. You missed a gem somewhere. Actually, you know what? Let's just keep going, because I'm going to try to squeeze a lot in here. You can see my multiplier reset. Your multiplier will reset for 2 reasons. Either you die or you miss a gem. So you saw as soon as I got that gem, my multiplier went up to 2. By the way, I'm sure you've probably noticed this game has really good music. This is probably my favorite track. I'm glad it started off there. But again, as you get more and more gems and don't die and don't miss any, your multiplier goes up and up. Starting off, your multiplier will only go up to level 8. But every 20 levels, the multiplier increases. Ah, damn. So I missed that one. So we're going to have our thing reset here. Now, the multiplier only affects the bonus you get. Oh, I hate these. These blocks disappear. As you can tell, you have different elements. You have the spikes that come up and down. You have blocks that disappear. You have some blocks that bounce you. You have these balls that drop. The scenarios, like you'll see them in an ice level right now, there's no ice effect. You don't slip and slide. But anyway, I was talking about the multiplier. The multiplier affects only the bonus you get when you've got every single gem. So we should be getting every gem here in a second. And of course, I died trying to explain it. Jump straight to my death. The controls are pretty tight. It feels a little stiff, to be honest, when you first start off. Maybe that was just me. You can also dance. Well, it's not really dancing. That's white boy dancing. So you'll notice that when I get this gem, I get a perfect score of 1,000. Now, on this level, when I get a perfect, I will get 2,000. Now, I say that, and I'll screw this up because I've said that. And you can tell the stages are getting slightly more difficult, but for the most part, they're still really easy. But, again, remember, we are still very early on. Oh, this should be interesting. Now, the spikes actually have a pretty generous hitbox. Like, you can get pretty damn close to the spikes before it counts. It took me a while to get used to these bouncy blocks. You have to kind of be moving before you hit it, and it will carry your momentum over. So, you need to wait for this. Oh boy, this is actually kind of rough. Let's just do it from there. There we go. So, and we'll skip ahead here in a little bit so you guys see some of the more difficult stages, because I'm sure many of you are looking at this right now and go, oh, this is crap. See, I got a perfect 3,000 score because I have 3-time multiplayer, and now I have a ×4. Let's do one more easy level. And again, hopefully I don't die because I called it an easy level. And we're actually going to jump ahead to level 50 in the arcade mode, because there's a few other modes to show you. And again, remember, at every 20 levels, your multiplier goes up. So even your base multiplier is 2, I think. I think that's how that works. And then again, at level 40, it goes up and up. So while the stages get harder, your possible points, also drop. Now see, I'll lose my multiplier. Yep, which sucks. There's no run. You always run at the same speed. There's a duck. You can duck jump, which makes you jump lower. Now, and there are also, I'm kind of jumping around here. I apologize. But there are leaderboards, and in fact, there was a contest that they run that I was a part of. I came in a very respectable 32nd place. Actually, that's not respectable at all. I'm obviously not very good at these types of games. So again, it feels a little stiff to get used with. It does have controller support. I'm using a PS3 controller right now, and it feels really good on the PS3 controller. Whoops. Now these blocks will drop, as you can see if you stand on them. Also keep in mind, certain attributes of each stage will change as you progress. For example, on later stages, those spikes come up much faster, and these blocks will drop like the second you jump on them. Or in some cases, they actually drop up, which I guess that's not dropping. So let's go ahead and leave this stage, as much as I hate to leave our awesome rave music. So we're going to, let's see, we're going to play, just to kind of show you both, let's play Jetman, and we'll start on level 50. And you can see the difficulty has definitely ramped up. I think this is the same song we just were listening to. And as you can see, I can kind of boost myself up. But you do have to be careful because, and I don't want to show you, because these are clouds that you can jump on, but you'll slowly fall down through them. I'm kind of being quiet so you can hear the awesome music. I am being awful. I swear to God, I'm not this horrible normally. So if you don't care about score, or if you're practicing for score, this being able to jump to higher levels is very handy. So you can see I'm sliding through the cloud. I really like the jetpack. It just feels good. It's fun to play as. And again, there are other heroes that you can unlock that have different abilities. The stages are actually built differently based on the type of hero that you've gotten. The thing that really blows my mind is that all these levels are randomly generated. I have never run into a level that you might suspect, like, oh, there was a problem and you can't finish this level at all, or it's like it just didn't work. For the most part, it looks like these are levels that a person could have come up with. Every now and then, I'll see like a random spike, like in the middle of nowhere, that has like no purpose. But for the most part, it's been incredibly impressive. As far as, again, being randomly generated. So let's do one more stage. Well, I'll do a few more so you guys can see this. I hate that I'm sucking so bad, trying to talk and do this at the same time, but I'm already not super great at puzzle games. And also, unlike games like Super Meat Boy, oh, I thought I was going to make that. Unlike games like Super Meat Boy, you aren't auto-killed just because you went off screen, which is one thing that I hated about Super Meat Boy. Just to kind of stop you, because I know most people don't watch these full videos. If you like Super Meat Boy, go buy this game. Like, just stop watching this video, and because this is son of a bitch. As you can see, if you have pretty much any downward momentum, the jetpack is not going to save you. Again, I'm focusing too much on talking instead of actually getting through the levels. I have no idea where I'm at. Okay. These rays are very annoying when you're trying to multitask. But then generally they're not a problem until later on. Alright. You also have lives in this version. of this stage. All right, let's just do this. So I can show you something else. I normally could beat that stage, I promise. But I really... Oh, I unlocked Hero Rush somehow. I don't even know what that is. Really quickly, let's show you Time Crisis. We'll do level 50 because I hate myself, I guess. So you can see at the top, I've got 10 minutes to play this. And of course, I immediately jumped to my death. Now, oh, I didn't get Jetman. I'm like, why am I not flying? So you can see my timer's already very low, 4 minutes. So I want to pick these gems up, but... Oh, God. You also notice the gems are not coming back up, nor does the timer reset when you die. So I'm already going to die. Wow. So I'm obviously awful at playing this and talking about it at the same time. We'll try it one more time to kind of give you an idea how it goes. It's, again, it just blows me away how consistently good the level design has been given the parameters. For example, this is a time rush. And what generally will happen, at least in my limited experience so far, because I mostly play just the general run through, get as much points as you can. All right, now there are problems like this where you have to wait, and I don't like having to wait on a time rush stage. And generally you're wanting to rush as fast as possible, but for the most part, there's very few areas that you have to wait. You can mostly just run. And it's more about making very quick decisions based on what you're seeing. So you have to quickly analyze what you see and grab the gems and just keep on running, which I really like. So you got to look at the spikes here, go, okay, and I really wasn't worth going back and getting that unless you wanted for score. But the way I've noticed these levels go is that, oh, that was very close. Often you'll get some hard stages, and then just like that, there will be a very easy stage, so you can kind of get back on your feet again. But that does not last. You cannot do that forever. Eventually, the game is just like, you know what? Nope, I've given you enough chances. Oops. Like this, for just a few screw-ups, and now I'm in dire straits as far as time goes. So now I have these very small platforms to jump on. But yeah, like I say, if you are a fan of platformers, again, especially like Super Meat Boy, absolutely $10, ridiculous for this game. And this is going to be probably the last stage I do, regardless of if I do it or not. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and... I feel like I have a lot to show. Let's go out of that. Hero Rush. Very quickly, we'll see what this is, because I am not sure. I'm going to guess it changes your heroes, because I did play something else. Oh, so it looks like the next one's going to be the jet. Oh, God. I've never actually played the jet before, and it looks like it's time-based. Okay, so now I'm very small, but jump very high. A very small man can cast a very large shadow. So next is bouncy. So you have to very quickly analyze what hero you've got and go through the level. Again, this is the double jump. So I really just love the pacing of the game. Obviously, again, this is like very early levels. If you're very good at platformers, you can start off at like level 100, level 50, whatever. So go ahead and exit the level. There's also a story mode, which I won't really go into. The basic premise is that you are a old school platformer guy. You've repeatedly had to save this princess. She has once again gotten captured, and he's like, ah, damn it, I gotta save her again. And she's very flippant about it. Kind of snotty. Just a humorous take on the whole, oh, princess has been kidnapped by the bad guy. And as you can see, as you beat more stages, which have different challenges, like you might have a different hero, where there might be a big spike wall coming at you the entire time. But as you beat them, you get to the very end of the game. So let's show free play last. Let's go ahead and pick our character. Now you can choose what kind of stage it is. We'll just go with random. You can choose either game or wall level. That is where the wall is coming after you, I believe. Hero, you can choose what type of hero you have. And here in the free play, normally you have to unlock heroes by getting to certain stages with other heroes. But in free play, you can actually pick whatever hero you want. Random, I think you can actually pick random. And I think random makes you a different hero every time, which is pretty damn cool. Difficulty, I can customize. Let's see. Let's make this ridiculous. I don't know if their default version of ridiculous is ridiculous, but we're going to go all out here. Can I go further down? No. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, wow. you can go nuts with this. And I believe you can also change your settings. So if you find some settings that you like or that you want to practice with, I don't even know what half of this stuff is. So, oh, what have I done? Okay, this might not go well. Let's do this. We didn't do this. I don't think I'm going to beat this level. So for those of you out there who are like, oh, those early stages, that's some baby shit. Pick this, do this. I would love to see you putting videos on YouTube. I'm sure it's going to happen. I mean, if there's people who speed run, I want to be the guy with no deaths. Oh God in heaven. You can also, and now I can't do it. Oh, I started off with 999 coins. So what you can do, there's 5 options. You can watch the computer to see how it's done. And of course, it remembers the coins you pick up. And it also gets more expensive each time you use this. So if I use this now, like it's 5, next time it'll be 10. So let's watch the computer do it. Ah, yes. It's so obvious now. Wait, is the computer screwed up? It didn't finish the oh, I guess maybe because there's a checkpoint there. The big poker chip is a checkpoint. So we can go, oh, okay, that's not helping me at all. So we can do this, and this will show you a path through the level. Oh God, I died immediately. So we can kind of try to follow the ball. And even that is damn near impossible for someone of my skill level. So let's say, all right, I need all the help I can get. This activates slow-mo. And even this will probably, oh God. This, not, so let's close the ball as close as possible. Oh dear Jesus. Who does this? Why? You're sick. If you pick this and you actually practice, you're a sick person. I want to know that. Call the cops. Look at that. I can't even get past the fish. Like, you have to be, like, pixel perfect. But anyway, that's a good example of just how asinine the levels can be. So let's go back. And probably the last thing, difficulty, we'll just say hardcore. So hardcore is a little bit more realistic, but still too hard for me. As you're about to see right about now. I might not get through. I actually probably won't. Oh, thank God, it checkpoints. Normal levels, at least on the arcade mode, do not have checkpoints. Oh, God. Oh, see, I thought I was doing good. And no, I wasn't. Damn it, come on. There we go. I kind of like I like having the longer levels, but the checkpoints, I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess you get a bigger bonus if you don't die. So in that event, it has to go, but it's better. I'm going to finish this level, damn it. You're going to like it. So, yes, Cloudberry Kingdom. Absolutely pick this up. I will say the music I love. The graphics, I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest. One big problem I have, other than just the aesthetic, is a lot of times, we'll try to watch here if I can avoid getting killed. If you look on the right-hand side, you can see the flames are going behind the floating rock. I have been killed many times by things I can't see, and that kind of sucks. I wish they would focus on making that not happen. I should have went. Nope. As soon as I jumped, I was like, nope, I'm dead. So yes, for those of you wanting a challenge and we're thinking the early stuff was a little bit too weak for you, I suggest you go into this mode. Or you can do the arcade, and once you unlock the higher levels, like I said, you can actually start there. There are leaderboards, and you can, let's go ahead and look at those real quick, and we'll wrap up, because I think this is pretty much all you need to know. All you need to know is if you like platformers, you'd be a fool, a complete fool for not picking this up. Can we check the leaderboards from here? Yes. So you can see me, wait, this is top player, arcade plus story mode. Wait, can we just go in? No, okay. Oh, actually, maybe they've reset. I think they might have reset the leaderboards because the game comes out tomorrow on Steam. But yeah, so if you are into that, if you are into trying to compete on the leaderboards, this is definitely a game for you. If you like platformers, this is the game for you. If you like games like Super Meat Boy, this is the game for you. Again, for $10, the amount of things there is to do there, given the very simple premise of this is a platformer with randomly generated levels, There is so much to do. There's the story mode, there's free play where you can decide how hard you want to make it. There's the arcade, you can play as different types of heroes. I think it's just really, really fun. And again, for $10 is insane to me. So again, if you are I know I keep harping on this, but if you like platformers, absolutely pick this game up. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my videos. And if you've played this or if you plan to pick it up, please leave comments in the comment section below. I like to read other folks' experience with this game. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.